the introduction. That's quite a long introduction. And I think this is also the first time that I've been introduced by a dean of the College of Education. Dr. Rolito G. Valle, President of Central Mindanao University. Dr. Jose S. Balmorida, Vice President for Academic Affairs. Dr. Julian A. Orubia, the Dean of the College of Education. Professor Maris J. Q. Orongan, the Principal of CMU Laboratory High School, members of the faculty and staff, proud parents, and guardians, our dear graduates and completers, ladies and gentlemen, mayong hapon sa tanan. First, allow me to express my sincere gratitude to Central Mindanao University Laboratory High School for inviting me to be part of this very meaningful occasion. It is truly an honor to stand before you today as your guest speaker for the 72nd commencement exercises, 9th senior high school graduation, and 11th moving up ceremony. When I received the invitation, I must admit that I hesitated. I asked myself, am I really the right person to speak before the graduates and completers of CMU Laboratory High School? If you are looking for someone who can inspire you because he was always the best student, I may not be that person. I was not even in the top 10 of our class. I do not stand before you today because I had a perfect student life. I stand before you as someone who was shaped by this school, corrected by experience, molded by my parents, strengthened by discipline, and guided by service. And perhaps in that ordinary journey, there are lessons that may be useful to you as you move forward. Today, your theme says, shaping global leaders through excellence, integrity, and service. That is a powerful theme. But let me say this early. Global leadership does not begin abroad. It does not begin when you already have a title, a position, or a degree. It begins here. It begins at home. It begins in school. It begins in the small choices you make when no one is watching. It begins with your character. Coming here today brings me back many years ago. It was in 1986 when I entered first year high school. I graduated in 1990. Like many young people, my high school years were filled with happy memories, friendships, lessons, and yes, even mistakes. One memory I cannot forget was the day I was called to the principal's office. At the time, I had done something that became the talk of the campus. During an acquaintance party, and I think you are also having this, in one careless 10th moment, I kissed my girlfriend. The next day, the story spread very quickly. You see, during our time, there was no Facebook, no Messenger, no TikTok, but campus news was already very fast. Eventually, the story reached my parents, who were also teachers in this school. And it was my parents themselves who advised the principal to call me. I am sharing this to make light of I'm not sharing this to make light of that moment. I am sharing this because it taught me something important. Even the choices we think are small can carry consequences. People observe us. Our actions affect our name, our family, and sometimes even our future. And that brings me to the first people who truly molded me, my parents. Whatever I have become today, I owe so much to them. My parents were firm. They loved me, but they did not tolerate carelessness. They gave me freedom, but they also made sure I understood responsibility. One statement from my mother has remained in my mind until today. She once told me, kung maminyo ka og sayo, di nagyug ka makabalik din sa balay. Basin gani, dili ka kapalit og asin para sa imong pamilya. In English, that means, if you marry early, you cannot simply come back home, and you cannot even buy salt for your family. At that time, those words sounded very sweet, maybe even frightening. But as I grew older, I understand the wisdom behind them. My mother was not rejecting me. She was preparing me. She was teaching me that love is not only emotion. Love is responsibility. Love is respect. Love is readiness. Love is accountability. Those words became engraved in my mind. As a young man, I became afraid. Not afraid of love, but afraid of being irresponsible. I became afraid of causing an early pregnancy. I became afraid of hurting another person's future. I became afraid of destroying my own future and the future of someone else because of one careless decision. And today I thank my parents for that. Sometimes the words of our parents sound harsh when we are young. But later in life, we realize that many of those words were protection. They were not meant to limit us. They were meant to guide us. They were not meant to destroy our confidence. They were meant to strengthen our character. So to the graduates and completers, please listen to your parents. You may not always understand their reminders today. You may sometimes feel that they are too strict, too repetitive, too protective. But many times, behind those reminders is love. Behind those reminders is sacrifice. Behind those reminders is a deep desire to protect your future. And this is where integrity begins. Integrity is not only about avoiding corruption when you are already in public office. Integrity begins when you are young. It begins when you learn to respect yourself, your family, your classmates, your teachers, and the dreams that God has placed in your heart. Integrity is doing what is right even when doing wrong seems easier. Integrity is choosing responsibility when carelessness is tempting. Integrity is protecting your future even when the present moment invites you to forget it. My dear graduates and completers, if you want to become global leaders, begin by becoming trustworthy persons. Because the world does not only need intelligent people, the world needs people who can be trusted. The second value in your theme is excellence. My dear graduates, let me congratulate you. Dako na inyong naabot sa inyong kinabuhi. You have already achieved something meaningful. But let me also remind you, this is not yet the end. In fact, this is only the beginning. Daghan pa kayo mo maabot sa inyong kinabuhi. It is not easy to graduate from Central Mindanao University Laboratory High School. It is not easy to be molded by an institution that demands discipline, hard work, and academic rigor. But because you are here today, you have already proven something. You can finish what you started. You are fortunate to have been trained in this school. You have teachers who challenged you. You have a university environment that exposed you to a higher standards. You have a foundation that can prepare you for college, for work, and for life. Take algebra for example. Many of you perhaps, or some students may ask, Sir, magamit ba yun na ako ang algebra sa akong kinabuhi? Maybe not every question or equation will appear in your daily work. But algebra teaches something deeper. It teaches patience. It teaches logic. It teaches you not to panic when faced with a problem. It teaches you to analyze, simplify, and solve. That is excellence. Excellence is not simply about being naturally intelligent. Excellence is about discipline. Excellence is about preparation. Excellence is about showing up even the work is difficult. And to those who will enter college, I want to tell you something very important. The best time to prepare for your future profession is not when you are already taking review classes for your board examination. The best time to prepare is while you are still in college. During every lecture, every quiz, every laboratory activity, every assignment, every recitation, every sleepless night, and every difficult subject that you are tempted to take for granted. Review classes are important. They can help you recall, organize, and sharpen what you have learned. But review classes should not be the first time you seriously study. They should not be the time when you try to build from zero what should have been built during your college years. Because the board exam is not won only in the review center. It is prepared for in the classroom. It is prepared for in the library. It is prepared for every time you choose to listen, to study, to ask questions, to submit your work, and to discipline yourself even when no one is forcing you. So, do not wait for the final year. Do not wait for the review season. Do not wait until pressure becomes unbearable. Prepare early. Build your foundation while you are still being taught, guided, and corrected. That is excellence. Excellence is not cramming at the end. Excellence is preparing faithfully from the beginning. When I went to college, I studied at the University of San Carlos in Cebu City. taking up Bachelor of Science in Computer Engineering. It was a new environment. I stayed in a boarding house. I was away from home. I was young, and for the first time, I had a different level of freedom. But freedom can become either a blessing or a danger. In that environment, there were many distractions. There were wrong influences. There were temptations that could have easily pulled me away from my goals. Near the boarding house, there were places where students gathered at night. There was noise, there was leisure, and there were many invitations to forget why we were there in the first place. But I was clear about one thing. I did not want to waste the opportunity given to me. I knew that my parents had sacrificed for my education. I knew that I had a goal. I knew that I wanted to finish. So I studied. I focused. I tried to keep my direction. I was not always the best student. But when I learned to focus, I discovered that discipline could change my performance. In subjects like algebra and calculus, I learned that preparations gives you confidence. When you prepare well, difficult things become manageable. That is a lesson I want you to remember. Talent is helpful. Intelligence is helpful. But discipline will carry you farther than talent alone. When you enter senior high school, college, employment, or any new chapter of life, you will face distractions. Nobody will always remind you to study. Nobody will always tell you what time to go home. Nobody will always check whether you are making the right decision. You will have more freedom, but with freedom comes responsibility. So protect your dreams. Choose your friends wisely. Stay focused. Do not allow temporary pleasure to destroy long-term purpose. Do not allow peer pressure to define your character. Do not allow one careless decision to weaken the future that your parents, teachers, and you yourself have worked hard to build. You are receiving a strong education at a time when many Filipino learners continue to face serious challenges in mathematics, reading, and science. That should not make us hopeless. It should make us more determined. And for you who have been trained in this institution, it should remind you that your education is not only a privilege, it is also a responsibility. Because when you are given a strong foundation, you are also being called to become part of the solution. And that brings me to the third value in your theme, service. When I was preparing this speech, I realized that speaking before the graduates of CMU Laboratory High School is not easy. It felt like writing a research paper again. So I needed an advisor, and my advisor was my mother. She reminded me of two beautiful Filipino values, loob and kapwa. Loob refers to what is inside us, our inner self, our character, our conscience, and sincerity. It is where integrity begins. Kapwa refers to our shared humanity. It reminds us that we are not alone. It teaches us to see others, not as strangers, not as competitors, and not as people below us, but as fellow human beings. If you want to become global leaders, you need both. You need a strong loob so that success will not corrupt you. And you need a deep sense of kapwa so that success will not make you forget others. Today, I serve as the Regional Director of the Commission on Population Development Region 10. I did not arrive at this position because I had a perfect journey. I arrived here through years of work, learning, discipline, correction, and service. In my work, I see the realities of families and communities. I see young people with dreams. I see parents struggling but still hoping. I see children who need protection. I see communities that need leaders who care. And I have learned that development is not just about programs, policies, numbers, and reports. Development is about people. It is about a young person who needs guidance. It is about a family that needs support. It is about a mother who needs opportunity. It is about a community that needs hope. This is why service matters. My dear graduates and completers, the purpose of education is not only to help you earn a degree, get a job, or build a successful career. Those are important. But education becomes truly meaningful when it helps you become useful to others. Be excellent, yes. Study hard. Aim high. Dream big. Go beyond Bukidnon. Go beyond Northern Mindanao. Go beyond the Philippines. If opportunities come, become global. But wherever life brings you, remain rooted. Do not forget your family. Do not forget your teachers. Do not forget this school. Do not forget the community that helped shape you. And do not forget the country that needs you. To the parents and guardians, congratulations! This day is also yours. Behind every graduate and completer is a parent or guardian who sacrificed, prayed, waited, reminded, corrected, and loved. Some of you worked quietly. Some of you worried silently. Some of you gave what you had even when it was not enough. Today, your children stand here because you did not give up on them. To the teachers, faculty, and staff of CMU Laboratory High School, thank you. You did not only teach lessons, you helped shape lives. You corrected students when they needed correction. You encouraged them when they doubted themselves. You planted seeds that will grow far beyond this campus. And to the graduates and completers, let me leave you with 3 reminders. First, pursue excellence with discipline. Do not settle for pwede na. Do not be satisfied with doing only the minimum. The world is changing very fast. Technology is changing. Work is changing. Communities are changing. The problems of the world are becoming more complex. You must keep learning. You must keep improving. You must develop the discipline to face difficult things. Second, protect your integrity. Your name is one of your greatest assets. Guard it in school, in work, in relationships, and in public life. Choose honesty. Choose responsibility. Choose what is right. Anything gained without integrity will eventually cost you peace. Third, live a life of service. Do not ask only, what can I gain? Ask also, whom can I help? Do not ask only, how can I become successful? Ask also, how can my success bless others? Because the best leaders are not those who simply stand above people. The best leaders are those who stand with people. My dear graduates and completers, you are and you will be the difference. You will be significant influencers. With your voice, your ideas, your skills, your values, and your courage, you can become the hope and inspiration of our nation. Kayo ang hinihintay na pagbabago ng ating bayan. But that change does not begin someday. It begins now. It begins when you choose excellence over mediocrity. It begins when you choose integrity over convenience. It begins when you choose service over selfishness. It begins when your loob is strong and your sense of kapwa is alive. So as you leave this ceremony today, carry with you the pride of CMU Laboratory High School. Carry with you the love of your parents. Carry with you the lessons of your teachers. Carry with you the courage to dream bigger, the humility to keep learning, and the heart to serve others. May your excellence open doors. May your integrity protect your name. And may your service make your life meaningful. Congratulations to the graduates and completers of Central Mindanao University Laboratory High School. God bless you, your families, your teachers, and this beloved institution. Once again, good afternoon, congratulations, and isang masayang pamilya sa inyong lahat.